Booyah! Welcome back to Stock Yoga, where we stretch your dollars and find the strength in your portfolio. People, listen to me. The market is a wild beast, a bucking bronco, and you need a guide, a Sherpa to get you to the summit. That's why I'm here. I've done the homework, I've ripped through the balance sheets, I've listened to the conference calls until my ears bled so you don't have to. And what have I found? I found gold, my friends. Pure, unadulterated opportunity in a sector that's getting beaten down, but is coiled like a spring, ready to rocket higher. So get your notebooks ready, put the kids to bed, and tell your spouse you're busy making money. Because tonight, I'm giving you not one, not two, but 4 names that are screaming buys. Here are 4 stocks you might want to consider buying today. We're talking about the managed care sector, a group that's been unfairly punished, creating a buying opportunity the likes of which we haven't seen in years. And I'm throwing in a tech titan for good measure, because diversification is key. You don't put all your eggs in one basket, even if it's a golden basket. These aren't just some fly-by-night ideas. These are my top convictions, my carefully selected picks for right now, July 2025. The market is giving you a gift, and it's up to you to unwrap it. We're going to look at Centene, Molina Healthcare, Elevance Health, and the powerhouse that is Gartner. These companies are solid, they have smart management, and they are trading at prices that are just plain wrong. Wrong. So, are you ready to make some money? Let's get into it. Ski-daddle. All right, first up is Centene, ticker symbol CNC. Now this one is for the believers. This is for the people who know a bargain when they see one. Centene has been in the doghouse, I get it. The headlines have been brutal. They faced headwinds with Medicaid redeterminations, and the political noise around healthcare is always deafening. The bears have been growling, saying the growth story is over, but let me tell you something. The bears are having a picnic on the wrong train tracks. This is a classic case of the market throwing the baby out with the bathwater. What the naysayers are missing is the incredible transformation happening under CEO Sarah London. She is a powerhouse. She's trimming the fat, divesting non-core assets, and focusing this company like a laser on its core government-sponsored healthcare business. This isn't the bloated Centene of old. This is a lean, mean, profit-making machine in the making. They are executing a value creation plan that is, in my humble opinion, a work of art. They're buying back stock, they're improving their margins, and they're setting themselves up for a major re-rating by Wall Street. Think about it. The stock is trading at a ridiculously low forward earnings multiple. It's cheaper than its peers, even though its long-term growth prospects are just as good, if not better. The uncertainty that has plagued this stock is starting to clear. As the Medicaid redetermination process normalizes, you're going to see their membership numbers stabilize and then start to grow again. This is a company that provides essential services to millions of Americans. They aren't going anywhere. The political rhetoric is just noise. The fundamentals are what matter. So when the street is panicking, when they're selling indiscriminately, that's when you get your shopping list out. CNC is at the top of my list. You're buying a best-in-class operator at a fire sale price. The risk and reward here is skewed so heavily to the upside it makes me want to slam the buy button. This is a turnaround story that is just getting started. Don't wait for the Wall Street analysts to upgrade it after it's already run 20%. The time to get in is now, while there's still blood in the streets. Next on the docket, Molina Healthcare, ticker MOH. Now, if Centene is the comeback kid, Molina is the straight-A student who just keeps acing every test. This company is all about one thing: execution. Under the leadership of Joe Zubretsky, a man I have followed for years and who is, frankly, a genius, this company has been completely transformed. He took a company that was a mess and turned it into the gold standard for operational excellence in the managed care space. This is a management team you can bet on, day in and day out. Molina's story is one of precision and focus. They know their niche, government-sponsored healthcare, and they stick to it. They don't get distracted by shiny objects. They focus on improving medical cost ratios, managing their administrative expenses with an iron fist, and integrating acquisitions flawlessly. They recently bought Bright Health's California Medicare Advantage business for pennies on the dollar. Pennies! That's the kind of savvy, opportunistic move that creates tremendous value for shareholders. They are masters of their craft. The market has been worried about the same Medicaid redetermination issues for Molina as it has for Centene. And yes, they've seen some membership churn, but here's the secret sauce. Molina has been managing this process better than anyone. They have been incredibly effective at retaining members and capturing new ones. Their margins have held up beautifully, proving the resilience of their business model. While other companies are struggling, Molina is chugging along, hitting its numbers quarter after quarter like a metronome. This is a quality compounder. It's not a speculative flyer. It's a company that you can own and feel good about. The balance sheet is a fortress. They're generating gobs of free cash flow, and they are using that cash to buy back their own ridiculously undervalued stock. The stock has pulled back with the rest of the sector, giving you a chance to get into this best-of-breed name at a discount. Don't overthink it. When you find a company with a brilliant CEO that executes flawlessly, you buy the stock. Period. Full stop. MOH is a winner. Let's move on to the big kahuna, Elevance Health, ticker symbol ELV. This is the blue chip of the managed care space. If you're a little more conservative, if you want stability and diversification, Elevance is your play. This isn't just a health insurer, it's a health powerhouse. They have their massive commercial insurance business, their government business, and their rapidly growing Carelon Services division. This diversification gives them multiple levers to pull for growth and provides a buffer when one part of the business faces a headwind. The real story here, the one the market is underappreciating, is Carelon. This is their health services segment, and it is a beast. We're talking pharmacy benefit management, behavioral health, complex care services, high-margin businesses that are growing like weeds. Carelon is becoming a larger and larger piece of the Elevance pie, and as it does, it's going to drive a major expansion in the company's overall valuation. The street still thinks of ELV as a boring old insurance company, but it's transforming into a diversified healthcare services giant right before our eyes. CEO Gail Boudreau is a legend. She knows this business inside and out, and she is steering this ship with a steady hand. She's overseen this transformation, and she's delivering consistent, predictable earnings growth year after year. They are a capital return machine, constantly buying back stock and raising their dividend. This is the kind of sleep well at night stock that should be a core holding in any long-term portfolio. They have the scale, they have the technology, and they have the strategy to win for years to come. So why is it a buy now? Because, like its peers, it's been dragged down by the negative sentiment surrounding the sector. The stock is trading at a valuation that simply does not reflect the quality and growth potential of the underlying business, especially the Carelon segment. You're getting a blue chip company at a non-blue chip price. It's like finding a Rolex at a Timex price. You grab it. Don't let the short-term noise scare you away from this long-term compounder. ELV is a fortress, and it's on sale. All right, let's switch gears. We've loaded up on healthcare. Now let's add some high-octane tech. But not just any tech. We're talking about Gartner, ticker IT. Now listen to me. In a world of dizzying technological change, AI, cybersecurity, cloud computing, who do you think every CIO, every CEO, every major corporation turns to for advice? They turn to Gartner. Gartner is the trusted, indispensable advisor to the entire technology ecosystem. Their research and advisory services are not a nice-to-have. They are a must-have. Think about their business model. It's beautiful. It's a subscription model. Companies pay them year after year for access to their research, their analysts, their conferences. This creates a recurring revenue stream that is the envy of the business world. It's sticky, it's high margin, and it's incredibly predictable. When a company is about to spend millions or even billions on a new technology initiative, do you think they're going to cancel their few $100,000 Gartner subscription to save a few bucks? No way. It's the best insurance policy they can buy. The bears will tell you that a potential economic slowdown could hurt Gartner, and maybe it could cause a little short-term bumpiness. But I'm telling you, that's just noise. In fact, in times of uncertainty, Gartner's services become even more valuable. Companies need their guidance more than ever to make sure they're making the right bets and not wasting money. Gartner has pricing power, a massive competitive moat built on decades of data and expertise, and a global brand that is second to none. This is a secular growth story, not a cyclical one. As technology becomes more complex and more integrated into every facet of business, the need for Gartner's insights only grows. The stock isn't dirt cheap, I'll grant you that. Quality rarely is. but it has pulled back from its highs, giving us an attractive entry point into a world-class business that is poised to compound capital for many, many years to come. You're buying the toll booth operator for the entire information technology superhighway. It is a long-term winner. Home run. Whew, what a lineup. Centene, the deep value turnaround. Molina, the execution machine. Elevance, the diversified blue chip. And Gartner, the indispensable tech advisor. These are four fantastic companies that I believe are primed to make you money. But, and this is the most important part of the whole show, you can't just take my word for it. I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. My job is to give you ideas, to get you started, to point you in the right direction. Your job is to take it from here. Investing is personal. You have to be comfortable with what you own. You have to have conviction. And the only way to get that conviction is by doing the work yourself. So read the annual reports, listen to the conference calls, understand the businesses. Don't ever, ever buy a stock just because some guy on a video told you to, not even me. You are the CEO of your own portfolio, and you need to take that responsibility seriously. Do your own research before investing. Be the master of your own financial destiny. Now, I want to hear from you. This is a conversation, not a lecture. What do you think of these picks? Are you already in them? Are you thinking of starting a position? Or is there another stock that's got you excited right now? Let us know in the comments which stock you're watching. Let's get a dialogue going. And remember, here at Stock Yoga, there's always a bull market somewhere. Now go make some money. Booyah!